Welcome back, my friends, to another episode of this Let's Play of Dominions 5. In this series, we are playing Middle Age TNG. Let's continue from where we left off. Well, we have all the moves to decide for this turn. Let's go through them and see what are our decisions for this turn. One of the main ones is keep attacking right here to the east, so that we can expand a little bit more into independent provinces, and then we'll take care of this throne since we are the only ones that can reach it. So let's press on attacking here. Probably it's going to be a little tough battle because I see here a lot of heavy cavalries, but we should have a same kind of difficulty against this throne. So let's move over here so that we can try to get a couple of more independent provinces. Let me just check the army orders. Hold and attack closest, fire closest, and these guys did the same. Hold and attack closest enemies. I almost can 40 units. Yes, I can almost place the same. Should I do it or not? Yes, perhaps I can. Let me just do something like this, and you guys are going to come over here, something like that, and let's split 20, 20, 22. Yeah, that's nice. Let me just do a quick placement of the units and defining their formation like this. A big open line, all the attack, and let me just set up also the archers. Try to have the same amount as possible. Yeah, and we can do it. And the archers are all of them behind. Just place a little bit higher these ones a little bit down, and the guys in the middle. You can also fire closest enemy. That's nice. 3 melee formations and 3 ranged formations. That's nice, and that's nice. And you can stay behind troops. We are done for this attack over here. Let's see again. Now in our capital we need to reinforce heavily our prophet army, and I can place half of it here and half of it here. Yeah, that's nice, and we are reinforced. We are going to move up, and next turn we'll decide if you attack north or south. Perhaps south and then north. I'll think a little bit more with that in the next turn. I'm going to keep forging these owl quills, and I can equip the first one in this guy. 17 research points. That's really nice. And we are not able to build one per turn because we only get 2 air gems per month. So with the plus 2 air gems per month, we should be in each 3 turns we should get enough air gems to build an owl quill. So we'll build another one now and probably wait a couple of more turns to build it again. So this guy have already searched here. He needs to move back over there, and you can go and search over here. So one of the drawbacks of not attacking this province, these guys are going to have to double back to check the magical sites over here. If I have attacked here, next turn, if I successfully won the battle, they could move here and move north. But I think even with this kind of even if I lose a couple of turns of these guys, I think attacking here it's the best option just to try to get a little bit more territory, since there are still a lot of independent provinces over there. So let's take advantage of that and attack over here. So our two main armies are already with the moves decided. Let me just check here. What do I have here? A couple of units. I can reinforce this guy. And should he move again to support turn 1 or no? He'll stay another turn here and get a little bit more units. That's fine. And I can get another Minister of Magic here. And right here we are getting a Celestial Master. It takes two turns. And should I or shouldn't I get these red guards? Just a couple of ones. I don't think that can't we? It should be fun. I don't know if it's well spent money, but I think these guys should be good. It's tough decision. Let me just, for this turn, get a couple of, how many can I, only points, okay. I can only get 5 per turn, so even if I get them, I can still recruit normal guys, so that's nice. We'll get a small squad and see how they handle in battle. To really have all their benefits, since they are sacred, we should bring a priest to bless them before at the beginning of the battle. We should also take notice that these guys have the strength of spring. They have increased 8 points during that season, but in the autumn they get less. So we should decide well when they go to battle, because we don't want to lose them. Again, both of the recruitments are done. I'm building here the palisades. This guy has research here, so he's going to move. He can move over here to side search over there. We are building a castle, just one turn to finish it. This guy is patrolling to increase the defense. That's really nice. And I think that's it. You cannot do too much things, so you can patrol province. And let me just check one really. This guy costs 1 point. We are going to start getting 2 points, and we should in the next turn get a scout, so that he's going to be our blood mage. We are almost getting 50 blood slaves, so we should have a scout to empower it in blood magic. Check magic really quickly. We are getting evocation level 2 and just doing a couple of levels of conjuration. That's enough for now, for the next turn, for the next couple of turns. So we will look back at this screen in the next turns. Finish up also by nation overview. Move, hide. You are here. Should I move this guy or not? Yes. Let's just watch a little bit more to see how. I think the capital of Oceania is here, yeah. And probably if we have here a capital, Pangaea should be north, I think. Sneak, alt wheel, castle almost done, patrol, and our scout. Let's move her over here so that she can support a little bit our expansion army by seeing what kind of units we can expect in each province. And I think that's it. I haven't forgot anything. I have set all the recruitment. Let's end the turn. Let's see what do we get for the next turn. Couple of levels of research magic. We have here a battle between Ulm and the Independents. That's unfortunate, because we would really need And I think these guys are probably, if I'm not mistaken, some kind of mercenary army. Let's see if the province defense is enough. I don't think they are enough to handle this army. Should be nice, but they are too few to handle this kind of army. These guys are not that good, but they are more so. Ulm won the battle. Here we have a battle between Pangaea and Oceania, and Pangaea won. This is really good for us because they'll keep fighting each other. That's nice. And we have here our battle. Let's watch it. A really nice army, and they have a really strong cavalry here, so it's going to be a little bit rough, but I hope we can destroy these guys. We have a big defensive line, so we should be able to take care of these units. And they are fleeing, so that's nice. We just need to take care of these guys, and I think they are almost all of them fleeing, so yeah, we won it, but they weren't too easy to defeat, so we still lost 12 footmen against their cavalry. That's to be expected, and we lost one of our footmen. From the rest, that's the rest, it's usual stuff, and we won the province. Unexpected event, less 50 population, that's okay, no big deal there, and we got our construction of the castle ready. Evocation and conjuration, that's nice. So let's decide the movements for this turn. Let's take a quick look at the map. I don't think there's anything new here, just this mix of Oceania and Pangaea provinces, and I'm really tempted to attack Oceania because Pangaea is getting back their provinces, and Oceania won't get an easy time way to reinforce or to defend these provinces. But we have a lot to do, so I don't really know if it's the best solution. Let's start with the easiest movements. These guys are going to move right here, and this guy found a doomglaive. That's nice. He found a doomglaive. Really nice. So we are going to move our army over here. We have three options: move down here, but I think if we can get after that these provinces here, again this province will have the same fate as this one. We'll have all the time in the world to get them to our nation, so let's try to gather and move a little bit further so that we can get a bigger share of these provinces. So we are going to move our army over here. We have three options. This cave over here. I already talked about why not move here. We can get this one even, and it's a better one because it has higher income, and we can attack also the snake swamps. They probably are a good source of magical sites, but this kind of composition of enemy of the independent province defense, and I don't think it's going to be too easy. 60 enemy units, false spawns, blood edge druids, and the huge cockatrice. So I think the best move is over here, even if we happen to do the same move as this army from Ulm. So indeed, moving here, it's also a good way to block them from preventing them to move even more south. So I'm going to move over here and probably use our scout to move over here to see if Ulm tries to attack this province over here. Let me just I don't know if I am forgetting to get some kind of province defense, but um, let's increase a little bit this one here. Again, before I forget, I'm going to get, now I have 2 commander points because I have the full improvement of the forts, so I can get 2 commanders that if each one costs 1 point, so this guy costs 1 point and this eunuch also costs 1 point. So I'm going to, since I want a scout, I'm going to use that extra point to get an eunuch. He has bonus province defense and all of that, so he will move up here to get the province defense from this province up without spending money. That's nice, so I'm going to move him up there. This guy, I'm also going to move him up there to build the temple. Let me just check the palisades. It's, where is Zik? Okay, we'll have palisades done next turn, and that is awesome. You are here. You can search for magical sites, of course. Right over here, you are moving back. I'm really sorry for that. Search magical sites for you over here. And in our capital, you are defending. You can equip your own owl quill. Why not? And research. I'm going to wait a couple of turns to build more owl quills. That's it. We still need to decide the recruitment in our provinces and what to do in this army. That is one of the good questions this turn. Should we move over here or not? Cavemen, 20 units cavemen. I'm really not too worried about them because they are big, but they are not well protected, so our arrows will do good damage against them. I don't really know if this province is still, yeah, but it's not a bad idea. I'll move over here and then over here, and I will reach again this option here that I should also go over here. So I'll try to get these 2 caves, even if I'm gathering here an army with these guys, so he can take care of this province if needs be. So that's it. Lu Xing is going to move down here. Guys, if you don't like the name of Lu Xing, please leave me a comment and I will gladly change all of these beautiful Japanese names or Chinese names. Sorry if I am, but I think it's Japanese. This is a nation that it's the heritage of Japanese culture, I think. And I will change your nicknames with these commanders. So leave me a note in the comments, and you will fight for the emperor if you wish so. Okay, we have our prophet with this move, and I think movement wise, I think I have decided all that I wanted to decide. We'll check nation overview. Here I need, with research speed, I really need to increase a little bit our alterations. Should I build any kind of, letting me conjuration, yeah, I think I'm going to, even because our final objective of this map, or at least one one objective that I propose myself, it is reaching Tartarian Gate. Of course, the main objective is always win the map, but I would really like win it by reaching Tartarian Gate and spamming Tartarian Gate well over the place. But so let's get a couple of more conjuration. That's not bad, and this should give me enough time to decide a couple of more options for us, because education is also nice. Our mages with communions can easily cast any kind of these spells, even if they don't have base stats that they can reach these level 3, level 4 level 4 spells, but with communions they can. So that's nice. We should also think about a little bit about evocation, but since we are not in immediate danger of being attacked, I think I can spend a little bit more research in conjuration, because if we can reach, let me again show you conjuration, get our Uli Jing, for instance, that would be really nice, really nice. Let's do the recruitment in our capital. Why not? Let me just get more of these guys, and now I promise it's the last time that I recruit them in the next turn. So, and I'm going to get one or more of these guys to see if we can get some different paths to site search. And I think that's it for our capital. And over here, our second castle, we have the commanders decided. Again, just place a little mix of these guys. And I think, well, we don't have enough recruitment points, so that's okay. And in the next turn, we are going to have finally our third fort ready, and probably we should think of reinforcing also this east side by building also a fort over here. So that's something that we need to think about. I think we have pretty much decided all the moves for our units. Let me check again really quickly with this screen if I missed something. I missed this scout, he's over here. Where can I move him? I'd really like to, well, let's try to find Pangaea capital. That's a good option. Palisades again, moves, research, it's all defined. Let me just also, I seem to forget when I get new provinces, check what kind of recruitment I can do in that province to see if I have some kind of scouts, but that's not yet the province that allows me to recruit scouts, so we'll have to keep conquering, so to see if we get a little bit lucky and get some province that we can recruit independent scouts. But for this turn, I think that's it. All the recruitment is done, and we are ready to finish up the turn. Let's finish up the turn. And first check the battles. I've seen that we got a couple of sites. That's nice. These guys, as you can see, these guys they have huge strengths, nice hit points, but none. They don't have any kind of armor. So against arrows, sometimes I think you can. There are some conjuration spells I think that you can get to call these guys, or even recruit these guys in the caves. But if we are fighting an army with arrows, these guys, if we don't use any kind of spell, there are good earth spells to increase their protection. These guys will fall very easily against arrows. So that's nice. That's good for us that we have a lot of arrows. If you notice, 3 volleys of arrows, and we killed almost all of them. So we just lost 2 footmen, and we managed to kill 27 cavemen. Let's check the second battle. And this shouldn't pose any kind of trouble. They are too few, so let me just place this a little bit more faster. And that's it. Everybody retreated. So we got 2 sites and an expected event, more plus 4 blood slaves. That's really nice. And we got the palisades done. That's really nice. And let me just check the sites. So let's see how Shikuku found two magical sites. Let's go to the commander. He found two sites over here. I don't really like this army from Ulm over there, but let's hope that they don't decide to attack us right now. They should be bordering here another nation, so but that's so strange. They are bordering, but how this army got here? If these provinces are independent ones, I don't know. Some kind of event again. What do you get here? Dragon Cliff Conjuration bonus. That's nice, and 1 air. And the Sky Split Oak, 2 air. Okay, that was some. Since we have a lot of air in our nation, that was something that I was expecting to get more, and we are starting to get it. And it's nice for forging owl quills. We almost have 5 per turn. Sorry, 5. It's the same, 5 per month. That should be enough to be forging 1 owl quill per month. Again, we found Pangea, and they have a second castle over here, and they are splitting all of their provinces with Oceania. That's nice. So here it's a cave. We have a painted cavern. We get one nice astral per turn, and we can recruit those cavemen. 20 gold, 1 resource. They are useful in some ways. What changed them to almost to horrible status? It's this undisciplined, without the possibility to give them any kind of defined orders in combat. They are really worthless. So if they weren't indisciplined, there are sometimes some situations that we can use them, but in the undisciplined, it transforms them in useless, almost useless. Let me just place a couple of defenses here, and easy movement for this army this turn, right over there, and afterwards over there. We here have our first level. Let's construct building, start right now the second one. We only have 1 point, so what should we spend the points? Should I get, well, I think I can get one of these. No, sorry, I only have 1 point, so I'll get a commander to lead some kind of defensive forces if needs be. That's okay for this turn. You, my friends, can go over here. Let me just check that we are set to retreat in case Ulm decides to move with his army. This is a little scary army, and 120 enemy units are a little bit scary, but let's hope they don't attack us right now. Right here. Oh well, we just got a little bit late. I don't know if we are going to get in time to get this province over here, but Ashdod already got these 2 provinces over here. So we got this one, and that's about it. Since we cannot move forward, we will move back. I don't know if this is a good place to build a castle, or this one here. Perhaps this one here it's best. It's best because if they get this province here, if I have a castle here, they can surround the castle, and it shouldn't be too pretty. So I probably will build a castle over here. It's more easy to defend this province over here. So even if we own this one, we should build a castle over here. Do I have anyone so that I can spare to build a castle? I'm going to see that. Defense is 19, so this guy cannot increase it any further, so it's the one that's going to start building the castle over there, and you are going up there, and I think that's it for now. So this army is going to retreat, this one is going to attack over here, and I think that's about it regarding moves. Let me define recruitment in our capital. We got a new celestial master, level 3 water, 1 air, 1 earth, and 1 astral. That's nice. You already search here, so you can move over here, and you have searched over here, and we can move over here. Yeah, this corner over here, if we are not attacked by Pelagia, it's easy to defend, so that's nice. We should get a couple of these guys as soon as we can. Eunuchs walking all over the place to get to defense 19 in the most provinces that we can, because it's a little bit of a help to have the 19 province defense. We have here Servilius. He's going to be our guinea pig to blood magic, so we'll probably get in 2 turns we'll have enough blood slaves to have our first blood mage, or our first unexpected blood mage. Let's recruit in our capital. This turn is going to be something like this. That's nice. And over here we are already building the fortress. You are moving. Let me think. You should not be moving. You should be building a lab, because no one is coming here that knows how to build a lab. So yeah, you are building a lab before leaving. And I think that's it. Let me check recruitment here. No, I need to define the recruitment here. Let me get a couple of more geomancers. They can research. They are not as good as the Minister of Magic researching, but they are useful in combat. So we are getting a little bit we are in a place that is very well, that it's too much crowded. So we have Ulm, we have Ashdod, we have Pelagia, Oceania, Pangea. So we should be prepared to fight someone that attacks us, or we should be also being starting to get ready to surprise attack someone. So let's get a couple of more mages that can serve that purpose of attacking the enemy. You will defend. That's okay. I was recruiting over here, wasn't I? Yeah. Here it's done. Just get 0 points. That's fine. In our capital, I think it's done. Mage, and here we are also done, and over here we are also done. So I try only to spend points in recruiting, points and money in recruiting in provinces where I have some kind of fort, so that I can recruit our national units. Let's go and check magic schools. We are increasing quickly our research speed. We are generating 166 research points. That's starting to build up nicely. And let me just finish up with nation overview. Move all research in our capital. Move, hide. Let me check. You are hiding. Where can I move you? Let me move you a little bit over here to check over these 2 provinces. Sneak, patrol. We have this guy that is defending. Okay, He's going to be a mage, so he's going to stay there. Move, 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 move. It's our lovely scout, national scout. Where can I move her? I'm really... we here, I don't need anything else. Let me move her a little bit north to check out what's happening over there. And I think that's it. Let me just check again. I should be probably in the next turn or something like that, get some kind of commander to start moving out. No, I still have fewer units to start moving out that units to reinforce some kind of army or to start a new one. Let me see on the, where can I build an indie commander? Not there. I can get one here. Yes, I can. Why not? Let me just get that indie commander, and I think that's it, my friends. Let's finish up the turn. I'm not forgetting anything, or at least I think I'm not forgetting anything important. Probably I'm forgetting anything. Probably I'm forgetting something. That's to be expected. But I think all the important decisions we have decided. So we have only one unit without orders. That's okay. That's our wonderful future blood mage. And let's check the battles. We don't have any kind of battle. When I say battle, it was being attacked by some kind of nation. Okay, new prophet for Ulm, a new prophet for Jotunheim, and a new prophet for Ashdod. That's nice to know that their prophets died in battle, and they have to get new ones. Let's check our battle again in the caves. These guys are the same, so these guys are easy enough, and they have some kind of necromancer. Okay, let's place it not that far, but we are almost done. We just need to take care of this skelly spam that the necromancer is doing, but there shouldn't be any kind of trouble. Let me just place it in fast forward so that, and that's it. We won another province. We just lost 3 archers and 3 footmen, and that was nice. Unexpected event, +3 heat, +1 death, +19 unrest, and less population. And that is really bad luck, but okay. We should manage to survive. But it was really bad luck for us. Should I get one of that guys that brings fortune to our capital? Perhaps it's a good idea. Or we have one that brings good events, and I think we have one that prevents bad events. So I should probably be thinking on doing that. We won this province. We have a silver mine? That's nice. What can we recruit here? Master of the Way. Okay, it's our national, not national mage. So, and also caveman's champions, caveman. Not that useful. A little bit of province defense, and that's it. Let's take a quick look over here. Well, that's nice. Over here, that should be some kind of trouble over here. There is a Pelagian province over here, Shinuyama, I think, over here, and Ulm. Ulm has a really strange positioning here because I thought their capital was over here, so they expanded right in line. So it's really strange, but for me, that's okay. There is here a big army of Jotunheim, and by that I know that they are at war with Ashdod, and that's really nice information to know. Again, we should also always capitalize on enemy confrontations. So it's nice to know. It's another option that we have to attack Jotunheim or Ashdod, since they are occupied with each other. So Jotunheim should be down here, and Ashdod here, and they are fighting each other. That's nice. Meanwhile, no one is fighting us, so that's what we want. We just, battle-wise, we want to be the ones that start the war, and we fight at our pace, and not the other pace. My friends, I'm going to leave this episode right here. I'm going to decide the moves for this turn in the next episode. I hope you are enjoying the let's play. We are in a crowded continent. That's always a nice place to be. Let's hope we don't get surrounded and everybody decide to attack us in the same time. Let's hope not. We should, and that's one of our main decisions, to attack someone quickly, so that we have some kind of defense. By that I mean, for instance, if we attack over here, it's a really nice defensible position. Or even, for instance, attacking Ulm over here, again, it's very easy to defend all of this area. Attacking over here, it's a really open space, not such a good idea. But I'm going to think about it. We still have a lot to do, a lot of independent provinces to take care of. We have a throne over here, 2 normal provinces, a throne, and I don't know if we should attack this one or not. But all of that and more will be talked. I will talk about it in the next episode. I hope you are enjoying it. Please let me know all of your feedback in the comments. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, thank you.